am I wrong here? Is this one of the outfits the Joker refused to wear in the Batman movie? Am I wrong here? Hello, Doc. Hello, boys. Welcome. It's Friday. Wait, first of all, I have an important question. Have you noticed where has Elvis been lately? No? Listen to me. Have you noticed there haven't been any sightings recently, right? You haven't heard about him showing up at Kmart? You don't see him at Burger King? You don't suppose something could have happened to him, do you? Gee, God. Well, I guess not, so I guess he's all right. Well, here's some good news. Hurricane Dean has turned away from Puerto Rico, so it looks like they're safe down there, and that's good. But, you know, Hurricane Dean, see, that doesn't tell you anything about how bad the storm is going to be. See, we should name storms after people so you'll be able to understand the storm a little bit better. For example, if you were to turn on the radio and hear Hurricane Rob Lowe is headed towards the Virgin Islands, well, gosh, yeah, you see. Oh, here's something very exciting. The spacecraft Voyager has sent back pictures of Neptune. It's interesting. There appears to be a big black ring around the planet, so I guess they have Exxon up there, too. Yeah. Hey, see, you know, in fact, a guy said to me yesterday on the street, he said, Jay, can't you say anything good about Exxon? Huh? All right, I'll say something good about Exxon. It's a great word if you're playing Scrabble. Okay, what are those X's? 8 points apiece? And in Washington, D.C. this week, the House voted to reduce the number of mass mailings Congress can make in a year. You know, forget Congress. I just wish they'd reduce the number of mailings Ed McMahon can make in a year. Boy, wouldn't that be a little bit better? Sure, yeah. Oh, so what? It's Friday. Anyway, Japan and the U.S. are jointly producing this new jet fighter plane. See, the idea is to use the best expertise of both countries. For example, the Japanese are developing all the high-tech components, and we're developing a hamburger the pilots can eat while in combat. See, so with our knowledge of burgers, and there seems to work out just fine. And the newsman actually said this about Poland. He said, although food prices continue to rise in Poland, people are still buying it. Now, here's one of the most unusual stories of the past week. Did you hear about this? The National Rifle Association is running a weight loss camp for some of its members. I guess a lot of gun owners, a little bit overweight. Not working out too well. A lot of members have been cheating. One woman was caught trying to smuggle a handgun, trying to smuggle a cake inside a handgun. See, that's no, I said, just to show you how important timing is. I did that as a little test, just to see. How about the baseball game last night? Do you want anybody hear about that? I don't know if anybody saw it. The Cincinnati Reds played the Houston Astros. The Reds beat the Astros 18-2. And hey, quite a few records were set. They had 14 runs and 9 hits in a row in the first inning. I mean, what are the odds of that? I think Pete Rose said about 214 to 1. But, you know, I've been following Pete Rose's case. It's going to go to federal court now instead of state court. See, Rose would have had an advantage, he's saying, state court. Actually, he's trying to get it taken to the Supreme Court. And he figures, hey, if they ruled in favor of flag burning, pornography, and execution, what's a little gambling? Huh? Oh, gosh. What else has gone on in the news? Last week, ABC News simulated a news event. Do you know about this? And a lot of people were fooled, thought it was the real thing. And today, the president of ABC News apologized. At least he said he was the president of ABC News. Gosh, And Morton Downey Jr. is supposedly suing the network for portraying a Morton Downey-like talk show host in an unflattering light. He claims it ruined his reputation. Boy, there's a case for small claims court, huh? Boy. Yeah, And Hugh Hefner has offered his wedding ceremony to cable viewers for $4.95 on a pay-per-view basis. I'm not making this up. You can buy the wedding. You can buy the wedding. He was going to offer the honeymoon, but then they realized that didn't last as long as the Tyson fight. Any folks from New York? Yeah. This is unbelievable to me. A movie ticket costs $7.50 in New York City now. Isn't that unbelievable? The theater owners say they have to charge that much to hire security guards to stop people from being robbed. If they want to stop people from being robbed, why don't they just close the concession stand? Boy, that'd be... Yeah, gosh, boy, yeah. And last but not least, actor Hervé Villachez. Remember him, Tattoo on Fantasy Island? Well, he's been signed to star in the latest Disney movie, Honey, I Enlarged the Kids. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show tonight. Carroll O'Connor, Tom Hanks, and Ron Perlman from Beauty and the Beast. And we'll be right back after this message with a spot quiz. Welcome to the Tonight Show, ladies and gentlemen. Audience, a simulation? You be the judge, ladies and gentlemen. No. This is not ABC. This is a real crowd here tonight when I dropped the paperclip. What we're doing here is a spot quiz. Now, these people that have come tonight, hopefully they've watched the show during the week, so there will be a small quiz. They'll be versed on various things that have happened during the week. What we're doing is checking their retention. If we're going to compete with Japan and other countries, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best way I know. Spot testing. So let's find some folks. Did you watch the show at all this week, sir?
Sorry, not this week.
Not this week.
I usually do, but...
You usually watch the show, except when I'm on. Thank you very much. How about these two young ladies? Do you watch the show? Oh, step right up here. What's your name?
My name's Sharon.
I'm sorry.
Sharon?
Sharon, where are you from?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. All right, just in town to break into the movies, are you?
Right.
Right. Oh, gosh. Well, just stay away from this crew. All right. What night did you watch the show?
Monday night.
Monday night. All right, let's take a question from Monday. Let's see, there's Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. You didn't watch any other night, did you, by any chance? Monday. All right, Rain Pryor. She's from head of the class, said she visited Idaho and was most amazed at her discovery that A, it had such wide open spaces, B, there were so few black people, C, that she really liked potatoes. C, she really liked potatoes? No, I'm very sorry. No, that there were so few black people. Apparently she did not see many black people in Idaho. Ohio. No, Idaho, of course. Well, what do we have? Where's Suzanne? Oh, here's Suzanne, our lovely Paige, who has something for you, dinner. Now, Suzanne, you're from where?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas, yes, thank you. And where'd you go to school?
The University of Texas in Austin.
And your major is?
Broadcasting.
Broadcasting. Well, I think you'll go very far, actually, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you very much. We have dinner for 6, ladies and gentlemen, at Brentwood Gardens. Oh, that's fabulous. Dinner for 6 at Brentwood Gardens. So there you go. Do you know 6 guys you can take there? Okay. Thank you very much. Let's see. How about you, sir?
Didn't listen to it.
You didn't listen to it. I think your son is sitting right back here, sir. Let's move on. Oh, here's an attractive young lady. How about this woman here? Step right up here. What is your name, dear?
Maureen Hill.
Maureen Hill. Where are you from?
Idaho.
Idaho. Let me ask you something. You may have seen a black girl, about 20, walking around about 3 or 4 weeks ago. What nights did you watch this week?
Last night.
You watched last night, which would have been Thursday night. All right. Fine, let's find a Thursday night. There were 100 Thursdays here a minute. Ah, here we are. Last night we had John Palmer from NBC News on. He said his favorite pastime is A, building model airplanes, B, bass fishing, C, collecting antiques.
It was a B.
B, bass fishing. That is absolutely right, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, here's what we have for you. The Idaho school system, far superior to the Kansas City school system, apparently. There's dinner for 400. No, dinner for 4. At the Fontana di Trevi. What do you say that?
That looks right to me.
Yeah, looks good. The Fontana di Trevi or something like that. Anyway, it's in Ventura. It's a fabulous restaurant. I've never been there. I can't even say the name, but I know it's a good place to eat. Well, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see.
I did watch it today.
Now, you're a little late now, pal. How about you, sir? How do you do? Oh, you're just in time for the big Shiite festival. Look at that beard there.
I'm ready for it.
Ready for that. What is your name?
I'm Paul.
You're Paul?
Yeah.
Paul. Where are you from?
Burbank.
Burbank. Well, thank you for walking the 300 yards across the lot here. Come to the program. Now, what night did you watch?
Monday night.
You watched Monday night. All right, let's go back to Monday. I just passed. Now they're all. I got to go back 7 cards. Okay, Monday night. Attached, we had Pat Metheny on.
Pat Metheny.
Pat Metheny, very fine guitar player. Attached to Pat Metheny's guitar was A, an American flag, B, a toothbrush, C, a rabbit's foot. A, an American flag. No, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Perhaps a little more time in school and less time wandering around the parking lot here. It was a toothbrush. But let's see what we have for you. We have, just because you're illiterate doesn't mean you can't eat, sir. That's what I say. Here you go. We have for you a fabulous... at the Stage Deli.
All right, great.
It's the Stage Deli of New York, and that's only about 3,500 miles from here. No, there's one in Century City. There's dinner for 4 at the Stage Deli, so you should enjoy that. How else have we got here? How about you? What is your name?
Fran.
What is it?
Fran.
Fran. Fran, where are you from?
New Jersey.
From New Jersey. Fine, fine place.
It took me 9 years to get here.
Took you 9 years to get here. You must have been on that Eastern flight, I guess. What day did you watch?
I didn't, but I can guess.
You didn't, but you can guess. Now, you didn't watch any of the nights?
No, we're on vacation. We've been around, you know.
All right, all right. We'll ask you something from tonight.
Okay.
In Jay's monologue, which joke got the least laughter?
Can I ask my husband for help?
All right, you can ask your husband for help. You didn't even pay attention to the monologue. All right, well, you can have...
They all got a lot of laughs.
That is the correct answer. They all got huge laughs. Yes. All right. A terrific answer. We have dinner for 4 at Lowry's The Prime Rib. That's not Lowry's Prime Rib. That's Lowry's The Prime Rib in Beverly Hills. There you go. Have we got time? No, what is it, sir? No. Who else? How about up here, this lady? Can we go up this far? I'm gonna get dizzy. All right, what is your name?
Kathy.
Kathy, where are you from?
Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Snow's just starting to thaw a bit up there now, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had warm weather, even warmer than here.
Okay, what nights have you watched?
Wednesday.
You watched Wednesday night. All right, a fine, fine night Wednesday. Let's see, Wednesday night. Oh, here's a Wednesday. Charlton Heston told us the only thing he hates more than being called Charlie is A, working with vegetarians, B, Ed Asner, C, camels.
B.
B, Ed Asner? I think you would probably agree with that. Okay, yeah, close enough. No, it was camels. There's Rogers Marina Cafe in Marina Del Rey.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's dinner for 4. How about you, sir? Have you watched the show? Stand right up here. And what is your name?
Roderick Nash.
Roderick. What day did you watch the show?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. All right. Here we have another question for Wednesday. Where are you from?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Louisiana. You didn't watch any other night by any chance, did you? All right. Oh, here's a question for Wendy. Comedian, we had Jeff Cesario on. Jeff said that he could neither swim nor water ski if he tried. He would wind up, A, being dragged behind the boat like an oversized piece of bait. He said that his career goals would get into pictures and remake all of Troy Donahue's old parts, and that Pete Rose is a credit to the sport and a fine, fine American. A.
C.
C. No, I gave you the answer and you got it wrong. C. No, it was A. Well, all right. Perhaps something to eat will help your memory. Here's dinner for 4 at Junior's Restaurant in Delhi. And Delhi, that's in Westwood. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. We out of time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're back down here. We'll be right back after this message. My first guest is one of the most talented and entertaining actors, making movies today. He's one of my favorites. Boy, he's great. He's had a long list of hits, including his newest release, Turner and Hooch, which was last week's #1 box office attraction. Please welcome Tom Hanks.
Thank you. I sent one of the Tonight Show guys scampering to the basement for a pair of shoes.
That's right, you lost your shoes somehow.
I forgot my shoes. I was going to come out with these free tennis shoes, you know, that they give away all the time, so you see them. Yeah. So sorry to the company, I didn't wear them on the TV.
And these, now what did you borrow these from something?
Yeah, these are very light, very comfortable. I think I got to purchase these.
Those are handsome. And I guess
take back the check. Can I keep the shoes, maybe?
Yeah. And with that all rubber construction, they're not going to leak.
These, you know, these are like mailman shoes. These very light. You know, I think I could walk, you know, city blocks.
First of all, let me tell you how impressed I was with Punchline. Besides the movie, you played a comic.
Played a professional stand-up.
Professional stand-up, but you were at the Improv and the comedy clubs for weeks and weeks.
Yeah.
Working on stand-up and trying to get it together. And
in search of an act.
No, you did a great job.
Thank
I really
you.
thought you
Thank you.
captured the essence of it very well.
I was written and directed by David Seltzer. Sally Field was in. Had some friends of mine, Barry Sobel, who's been on the show.
Barry? Barry too?
You know Barry? Yes, yes.
Very well. Very well. Comics
Mr. Sociality. Sociology, whatever. That was a great time. It was very scary going off and do that, though, because because before I got an act, I really stank. I mean, I was terrible.
Well, I saw you one night struggling a bit, and people expect...
look how judicious this man is.
Oh,
well, I saw you one night struggling, Tom.
Well, no, but it was interesting because...
Struggling.
Because...
That's what I was doing out there at that time.
Yeah, struggling. But no, people expect, you're at the clubs and you have a lot of unknown comics, and they say, oh, Tom Hanks. So they expect it to be the greatest comedy act they've ever seen, not realizing you're just developing an act, trying to get it together.
I was doing research, Jay.
That's what it was.
I need to find out what it was like to stink to high heaven on stage in front of
you could have just asked me. I could have filled you right in there.
I saw the monologue.
Yeah. All right, you got some time off, or you're working on something else right now?
I'm working on a movie called Joe versus the Volcano right now.
Joe versus the Volcano?
Joe versus Volcano, yes. I play Joe. With Meg Ryan, written and directed by John Patrick Shanley. We were just shooting it, as a matter of fact, and that's when I left my shoes in my trailer.
Oh, I see. Well,
anyway, that's it.
Now, what do you do when you get time off? Do you get time off? I don't even know.
I washed the car, organized the garage, stuff like that. I took up golf for a while back.
Really? No, is that exciting?
No, it's a dumb game.
It's
a stupid... I was playing golf with Peter Scolari. You know Peter?
Right.
I did a TV show with him. Bosom Buddies,
Fine show.
Yes, mercy applause. And we were playing golf. He is a golf fanatic. I was on about the 11th hole with him. And I realized this is the stupidest game in the world.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
This is a really dumb... I honestly wanted to go home, but I was there for another hour and a half, drinking beers after the thing and the whole bit.
Well, miniature golf is a half hour. I don't mind that. You're in
Windmills, man.
Windmills
scare me to death.
Dracula's castle is my curse.
Is that the kind with the drawbridge that goes up and down and up and down? Throws my timing off. I'm absolutely... I surf, though. I do that.
Surf?
Yeah, I took up,
You just took it up now?
My wife gave me a surfboard for a birthday present.
Yeah.
Because she wants to kill me. You sit on the beach and say, well, these guys, they paddle out there on these planks and they stand up and they ride in, no problem at all. Well, it's a very dangerous sport to do. It's not very easy.
Well, I've tried it. It is tough.
You've tried it? Where have you been surfing?
Well, don't be so shocked, actually. No, I haven't tried it. I was surfing in Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
And I got about halfway out, and I was exhausted. Because I would paddle and go, let me take a break, and I'd wash back onto the beach again.
Did you get thrown around in the washing machine action of a wave there?
Well, it is. Fun. Well, I was kind of in the kiddie wave part. Well, I really
when a big one comes up and literally picks you up and throws your face, it's an amazing sensation because you're down there for 3-4 minutes. And I'm upside down.
I know.
It's upside down. Am I ever going to come to the surface? And you do, and another one is coming right in on top of you. And you have that kind of...
But you're pretty good at it, I guess.
I'm better now. I've been doing it for about a year, so I'm a little bit better now. But they still say, get out of the way!
How long have you been married now?
I've been married for about a year. Okay. I got married about a year and a half.
Yeah, how did you...
Thank you, yes.
Well, it's funny. I got married for a year, and they all stopped. And then he said a year and a half. They went, Oh, well, that's not quite the same.
In fact, my wife is doing As You Like It with the Shakespeare Festival L.A., which is playing throughout the month.
Oh, okay.
She's there right now.
Right as we're talking.
As we're speaking, yes.
Let's call her during this commercial.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Tonight on Late Night, Fred Savage of the Wonder Years, the Bodines, a lesson in hairdressing, and Dave.
What? Was that it?
Yep, that's it.
Welcome back. I'm talking with Tom Hanks. They've been married a little over a year and a half. Now, did you get to take a honeymoon here? You jumped from these
Yeah,
movies.
oh yes. Yeah, about a year ago I was in Europe, and we took a big cruising tour of Europe. We went to Venice.
Oh, that's pretty.
It was lovely. It was just as lovely as it was supposed to be, as a matter of fact. We went to dinner and then went on a beautiful moonlit gondola ride through the canals, moonlight shining. And what did we say? We said, this is as beautiful as Disneyland.
Yeah, just like, yeah.
We were sitting in this boat with some, Giuseppe is, very,
Right.
wow, this is as neat as Disneyland.
Yeah. And you weren't like Americans then over there.
Not the ugly Americans, the stupid Americans.
Yeah, we have something better than this at home.
Venice. And look, the money, it's worthless. Isn't it amazing? Incredible.
Throwing this
We were doing a publicity tour for Big. It had
for
a
Big.
European opening there.
Now, do you do these kind of shows? Like you do the Giuseppe Cassiano shows?
They don't have anything like this. I was on the show in West Germany. It was me and Penny Marshall. We were both.
Oh, the Ach de Berliner show.
Yes. No, it was called the WWF Club. You must do the WWF Club. It's the most popular show in all of Germany. It's like a combination Sesame Street, AM Los Angeles, and American Bartender School. We were sitting there. And, well, first of all, we were sitting there waiting to go on, and this guy comes out and sings a song about a teddy bear. Oh, mein little teddy bear. And these teddy bears were bouncing up and down the springs. Then they cut to this robot that introduced the female co-host who was being instructed how to make a screwdriver with vodka and oranges. Oh, that's good. Screwdriver. How much vodka do we put in? And so they're doing this, like, I don't know what show is this. Then they talk to me and Penny. And then they cut to Steve Miller, who was doing... Steve Miller, the Steve Miller Band?
Right.
Who was doing a cover version of Ya-Ya. I'm a-sitting in a Ya-Ya, waiting for a Ya-Ya, What is this show? Where are we? Get us off here. And it went on for like 2 hours, and we couldn't move.
2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours. It's the most popular show in all of Germany. People at home in bad apartments in Dusseldorf watching it like this. It's not a very pleasant experience.
Do they have a translator? You say something and then he translates?
They translate as they ask your questions. I'm now speaking in German. I'm going to ask Tom a question in English. And now here's a question in English. He has just answered the question in English, and now here his answer is in German. He had a very good time making the film. Why are we here? I don't understand this. Why am I here? It was a nightmare.
You were living... Where are you from originally?
I'm from the Bay Area, Northern California.
But you're living in New York when you got your first break.
Yes, I was, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I lived in the apartment we had was very nice, but we lived next door to a transient hotel. Now a crack house is what they are called now. A crack house we live next to. And the crack fiends who live next door to us had no locks on their doors, but in order to make the other crack fiends in their house think that someone was home, they would leave the radio playing all night long.
Ooh, very clever.
And this was in the age of disco, okay? So we're trying to sleep, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we have heard Rod Stewart sing "Do You Think I'm Sexy" 800 times. Da 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 da. I finally reached through the window and grabbed this guy's radio and turned it off. And he wasn't home, which was very nice. But it was one of those 8-track cassette tapes, was jammed in there. Those things. Remember the 8 tracks about the size of a dictionary, and it jammed them in. It was played and played and played and played and played.
Let me ask you about the new movie now. It's the #1 box office hit.
Yes, yeah.
Do we have a clip here? Fred, we got the clip? Do we use the setup?
This is myself and the dog, Beasley, who plays Hooch, and I think this is the first night in my house together.
The dog who plays Hooch.
Well, actually, this dog is so massive, we kept expecting the guy to get out of his dog suit. Is there a zipper on this thing somehow? How does this guy breathe? Does he have air tanks on here? Big, massive, big kind of, like dog.
All right, these are the simple rules. No barking, no growling.
You will not lift your leg to anything in this house. This is not your room. No slobbering, no chewing. You will wear a fleet collar. This is not your room. No begging for food, no sniffing of crotches, and you will not drink from my toilet. This is not your room. This is your room. The rest of the house is mine. When I come back into my house, I like to find everything where I put it. Everything in its place. Now, you don't touch my stuff, and you certainly won't touch any of yours. Well, this is the room to do that.
Well, that looks great. The VVF Club, the #1 show.
It's the #1 show in all of Germany, Jay.
We'll be right back right after this message. Very soon. Thank you, Doctor. My next guest has been nominated for an Emmy. How many's he got? I don't even know, but proving he can handle drama just as well he does comedy. He's terrific. He's another one of my favorites. My favorites are on tonight. Please welcome Carroll O'Connor.
I could hardly wait to come out here. You mentioned Elvis before, and I recently saw him.
Really?
Yeah. It was last March, you know, and I had my heart surgery, and I had these wonderful new anesthetics, you know. Everybody, don't miss those if you get a chance. Because I had no sooner sort of left the city of Atlanta and wherever I went, you know, when I found myself standing under a palm tree, and there, separated from me by a little stretch of water, was Elvis. He was standing there with a National Enquirer tucked under his arm. And, so we had a chat. He told me a lot of wonderful things.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
He didn't want you to do one of his films, did he?
Oh, no. But, you know, he said things like, he said golf. He said, Carroll, golf is not a dumb game. It's a wonderful
Even Elvis knows.
See, so he told me
Are you a
about
golfer?
golf. And then he said Venice. He said, Carroll, don't go to Venice. It's a terrible place. Go to Disneyland instead. He was full of all these things.
Yeah.
And then he said, come on over. And I said, oh, I can't. And he said, well, why? Well, I said, I can't leave here until I pay all my income taxes. So he said, well, I'll see you one day. And I said, yeah. So I thought you'd like to know.
Yes, well, that's fascinating. I think there's another National Enquirer headline right there.
Yes, I think so.
You know,
he looked as good, really.
he looked good, did he?
He looked as good as Doc looks now.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that.
He was dressed a little like Doc, too.
So he made quite an impression on you,
Oh, I
apparently.
should say.
Well, let me ask you now. You said you're just in Atlanta. Now, you do the Southern accent for Heat of the Night, and you did.
Yeah.
Has that come naturally to you? I mean, when you're doing Carroll O'Connor, doing Archie Bunker, that was the first time I was really exposed to you on a regular basis, and I thought, well, this guy's obviously from Queens. It's just,
Well, I tell you, if certain things, if you hear and learn certain things when you're young, when you're a kid, they stick. Now, I was first sent down to the South when I was 17, and I was sent down to a little college on Route 1 going down to Miami, Wake Forest, North Carolina.
Oh, sure.
And I went to a college down there. I didn't learn anything at Wake Forest. In fact, I was there for a year. I learned how to shoot an iron ball at Shorty Joyner's a pool hole, you know. I didn't learn anything at school. But I learned all about the people down there. And then later on, I was stationed in Mississippi. And when you're young and impressionable, the Southern people made a big impression on me. Everything they said and did and the whole way.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think that I know them better than I know the people from my own native environment in New York, Jay, because I was only a kid, really growing up in New York as a kid, that things didn't, you know, I observed a lot, I saw a lot, but to be sent away on your own when you're a kid into a new environment and something happens to you. It all kind of soaks in, or you try to attach yourself to it out of loneliness or something, you know.
Weren't you a teacher in New York as well?
Oh, that was many years later. I was a substitute teacher at a time when I couldn't get any work as an actor. My wife and I both did substitute teaching just to make some money.
Now, what course did you teach? I'd be curious.
English.
Oh, English?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Was that fun? Did you like it? Were you like, did you get...
Well, I love the kids. Yeah, I like the kids. I didn't like the job and the school administrators and all that. All the paperwork and all the things. But to teach the kids was fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time doing that.
Now, you see, I was going to bring my Packard today, because I know you're a big car fan, don't you?
Yeah.
In fact, I saw a car of yours up at Harrah's in a museum. They've got a Maserati of yours.
That's right, that's right. I got so many tickets in that car, it's now a 62 Maserati, and I said to Bill Harrow when I was playing the club, I said, why don't you take it up here and put it here? You haven't got a Maserati in the whole collection, and he didn't.
Yeah.
So he sent a mechanic on a plane down from Reno, and the fellow picked up that car and drove it up there. Now it's behind a little rope, and Carroll O'Connor 62 Maserati.
Oh, yeah?
It's up there now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, you obviously, I know you do a lot of live theater. I don't know if most people know that, but do you enjoy that? Is that more fun for you? Is that...
Live theater probably is more fun. I think most actors who've done the stage, movies, TV will say that if you're in a hit on the stage and you're going and doing it every night, there's nothing more pleasurable than that, to play to that.
Well, that's a hit. How about
wonderful audience? You know, that's a hit.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a couple of, not so bad. That's not so much fun, but.
Well, let's hear about some of those. Those sound like a lot of fun. Now, I mean, do you ever have one where you just?
Well, I was in one. We closed in one night.
Really? Now, how many weeks set up?
But however, we did play. You know, we played Boston. We played Philly. We played New York. We played previews. So, you know, people saw the show.
But
and
don't you get an
loved the
idea?
show.
I mean, if you're in Boston and New Haven and everybody loves it, why would it close in one day? I mean...
Well, because the New York Times didn't like it.
Oh, that's it? Just one?
Oh, just one. That's right.
Guy has an undigested piece of pork or something, and boom, that's the end of your show.
Well, I think that's true. I think it is undigested pork. Yes, I think it is. Well, also at the time, he was the guy, whatever his name was. He's, I don't know. But he's young, you know, he's young. Some guy in his lower 30s, and, you know, they know it all.
Yeah.
Trying to protect the public from us professionals who are doing plays. See, they don't want to let anything go on that they don't like.
Do you ever run into one of these guys in a restaurant or something after a presentation?
No, but one night, years ago, I saw Brendan Behan.
Oh, sure.
Brendan Behan, the Irish playwright, and he was on one of these. He was on somebody's talk show. It may have been Johnny. Fred would know. But anyway, I can only remember the line he said. The host said to him, "What about critics, Brendan? What do you think about critics?" And Brendan, in his delicious Dublin accent, he says, "Well, now," he said, a critic," he says, "is like a eunuch in the palace. He sees it done every night, but he can't do it himself." That's apt, isn't it, Tom? You can't make a better comment than that.
Oh, that's terrific. Now, you live in Rome also. Is that right?
Oh, no. I spent about a year there. I spent a lot of time in Rome.
Oh, okay.
The longest I've ever lived there was a year. That was nice.
Okay.
That was just before my old series came on. I was over there trying to write a movie. I wrote the movie. Nobody wanted to do it. The script was terrible. Sometimes I look at it and I said, why did I? They paid me for it, and I lived very nicely. Yes, Rome.
Yeah, well, that might have had something to do with it.
La più bella città del mondo. Rome.
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 You speak Italian, too?
No, I'm home.
Oh, well, I'll bring you home. We'll be right back after this message. Thank you very much. Well, that about wraps it up. I want to thank my guest, Tom Hanks. The movie is Turner and Hooch, the big box office smash. And, of course, Elvis interpreter, Carroll O'Connor. Thank you very much, sir. And Ron Perlman, this is the album. I'll put it right over here. It's called Of Love and Hope. It's terrific. It's songs and poems and all kinds of things. And we'll be back Monday when my guests will be Terry Garr, George Miller, and Michael Bolton. See you Monday.
Next, for Wonder Years, Fred Savage visits Late Night with David Letterman.